Welcome everybody to Options and Money Machine, and Adam will be here shortly. But there is a bunch of questions that I can start with while we're waiting for the man himself. And first question out of the box is: you suggest closing out SLW and VZ today since they are close to in the money. Pot went in the money last week for a loss on my credit spread. Well, it didn't go in enough to create a loss. It might not have given you as much profit. That's really a trader's decision. We most likely will not close. Verizon, SLW is a little bit closer, but, we are trying to collect the premium, and we are not, we don't mind ownership of the stock, so that isn't really a concern. But if you feel more comfortable, please feel free to do so. The password is that, yes. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second, guys. Hold on, guys. There's a little issue, so hold on one more second. Okay, I got Adam on, everybody, and I'll continue where I left off with the questions. Actually, yes, hello, Adam.
Hey, Todd. So just so people know when they're listening, we have this set up so that there's 1,000 participants allowed on this call. But for some reason, I was getting a message that says that they're only allowing 100 on. For example, Bruce just wrote in, "I love your service, but I don't like getting to the presentation, not getting in." It's not limited. We're trying to figure it out right now. I don't know what's going on with the software, but because you said, how many people do you see on the call right now?
127. So if we can start going with there's a ton of questions here. I can start with the questions if we're trying to figure it out.
All right, fine. Yeah.
Okay. So
I can't even get into the call.
So if we don't get filled the day of the conference call, how many additional days should we try to get filled? You can try to get filled today or tomorrow. I mean, once we get past the weekend, one of the advantages of doing the call on Thursday is we get the 2 days of the market non-opening, so that we can participate and get those options. So today or tomorrow we want to be filled. If we're not filled, we're going to because we're going to give you an order that you can get filled at pretty much right away. Okay. Does Verizon always drive us crazy for the weekend when it split up? Yes, it does. But fortunately, it's a good stock, and as Adam likes to say, a good stock will keep you in it, and it teases us, but it keeps us in there. How soon will the call be posted to the website? It'll be posted typically a half hour or so, 45 minutes, but the email will be ready to go. I don't see the questions. I've been selling puts on Yandex at 35.90. I would like to own below that. I've been clicking 40 cents, so that's good. If that's something for you, that's great. Where do I think the Qs are headed? This really is not the call for the Qs, but the market looks like it's going higher, so I can't argue with it. Bob, you know what to do. That's a different call. If Verizon drops tomorrow, do we get out? Well, I mean, we've got now basically a dollar head start. So, you know, I mean, even if it drops, you know, tomorrow 50 cents, we're still going to make all the money. So there's nothing to do. Okay. Pat, can you hear me? You said it is on hold. You were questioning. The Tuesday presentation with Adam on the basics, was the movie posted? I did not receive the email. It is posted, and if you send me an email, I'll make sure you get a copy of it, or send an email to Stephanie at Mesh, and she'll send you a copy of it. When you put on trades for today, when do you put on trades for today's call? Very shortly. Let's see. In the training on Tuesday, I know that John was paying $4.95 on trade in Thinkorswim. It's not one. It is not a one commission. That's what they call it, a ticket charge. Would you mind reviewing what happens when a stock falls below the sell buy amounts in my original transactions? Is the stock put to me? Do I lose the difference between the debit and the credit? That is exactly what happens. If the stock is put to you, it's put to you at the strike price you sold. So let's use Verizon, since we talked about it. If we got put Verizon, let's say it went to $46.40 tomorrow. We get put Verizon at $47, but we've already collected a fee of 50 cents. So basically, we own the stock from $46.50. And I'm getting a couple of those emails too as well, Adam.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, it's set up for 1,000 people, and and there's over 100 on, but it's telling me that it's limited to 100.
Okay. When doing a spread, do I need a custom order, doing the buy and the sell at the same time, or I can do it one at a time? You can do it one at a time. You know, sometimes you can do it one at a time because you can get a better fill. So that's fine. Can you sell puts on the ETF? Yes, you can. You can sell puts on that. If they have options, they're going to have put options, so you can do them any when you want. Okay. I want to have my option monster account funded until today. Can I still place the trades tomorrow? Yes, as long as they're in line, you can place them tomorrow. Have SLW in a credit spread, your thoughts? Well, we asked it earlier. I mean, if you're uncomfortable, I mean, I like it. I like the way it's acting. You know, it looks pretty good. If you're concerned, you can certainly take it off and put your profit in your pocket right now. Let's see. Do you usually use market order or limit order? If the spread is 1 penny wide, we're going to use a market order. We're not going to play around. Sometimes we may use a limit, but mostly we know what we're trying to get in, and what we're trying to accomplish, and we're not interested in saving $2 or $3 trying to do it. We want to make sure that we enter the trade. Scott, trade okay for this kind of trading? They should be. I mean, options are anywhere. And what do you think about averaging down? We do not average down. That's not what we do, and that's certainly not what this call is about. But no, we do not like averaging down. And then I just have two that were sent in to me, if I can read, and then I'll let you take over, Adam. I'm new to the service, like the concept of weeklies immensely. I'm sure you're at no loss for trade possibilities, but go ahead.
Sorry, Todd. Real quick. I tried to log in, and it told me to contact the host. Do you see anything in the host that allows you to change the number of participants?
No, but I see 135 now. So
right, but is there something that he would see, JJ, that would allow him as the manager? You can set up a different event and look at the queues and see. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to JJ Todd.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I could get in now. Some people are able to get in now, so I guess I don't know.
Some people say they could get in now.
Yeah, there's still people coming on.
Right, and so we haven't done any picks yet. We've just been answering questions.
Right, and I got 3 more, and then we'll see where we stand by then. Sorry for the basic question. How do I take the spread off? You can take it off one leg at a time. You can buy the short leg back first and play with the long leg. You can take the long leg off first. You can take it off together as one trade. It's up to you. And we do have plenty of candidates, but we can certainly look at these. And then the last question is a little bit longer. I was just able to listen to the recording of your Tuesday training session, and I'm still a bit confused on how to get out of credit spreads, and looks like it's going to finish midway in between strikes. You just take it off. You just simply take the spread off when that happens. This is my first week, and I only put on SLW spread as recommended. As of Wednesday close, it looks like it might find the proverbial middle ground. I've had 3 wives, so I actually believe this is middle ground in real life. It's just a myth. So I would appreciate a quick step-by-step possible of how one actually closes out that spread. I will do that before we end today. My career was spent mostly in the muni markets as a retail broker, so I'm fascinated by the strategy. And after an initial period of devoting pennies to testing out all, I could envision it as a straight-out replacement for bonds in my personal portfolio. Did I really hear you say you are shooting for 100% annual return? Yes, we are. We're on pace.
We're over that.
Yeah, we're on pace to do that. I don't see why this couldn't hit the goal, and there is no reason why it shouldn't. While listening to training recording, I was brought back to so many situations with clients who felt compelled to outthink me, at least toss out some terminology they had heard. In reality, had no idea what it meant or what they were talking about. The simply of this, I think, is a shining glory, and it is, okay? It is a simple, basic system, and we don't want to overcomplicate it, nor do we want to overthink it. We want to continue to trade in the style in which we have learned, and I mean, this is by far the ultimate strategy. This is where you, in any account, whether it be an IRA or a regular margin account, you can increase your yield, and that's what we're in this business for. So, hi, Adam.
Hi, Todd.
So, what are you thinking this week, sir?
I'm just a little upset with the fact that people can't get on. I don't deal well with technology problems. I'm trying to stall so that I could give everyone the picks at the same time. I have JJ on the phone with WebEx trying to let them in. You don't see anything in the controls that says manage number of participants?
I don't. That might be on a different spot. I don't know. Let's see here. List events, unlisted events. I mean, I hate to do something and blow this recording as well. I know it's annoying.
No, yeah, because everyone's going to need the recording.
So why don't we just go as is, and we'll get the recording out right after the call, and with our apologies. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, just trying to give it one more minute. Your WebEx. What?
Sorry, guys. If you really think about it, when you compound the easy growing account more than 100% of your yes, that is correct. Which share of a $100,000 portfolio would you dedicate to any single trade? In this strategy, A, what you're comfortable with, but B, base it on the amount of shares. So basically, it's $100,000 worth of stock in which you're, in theory, taking a minor risk of. So, if you do 3 contracts in Verizon, you're tying up $12 or $15,000 of your account. So basically, and it depends if you're using margin or if you're not using margin. Or there's a whole bunch of more questions that need to go to answer that. And if you want to email me directly, I'll be happy to.
Oh, there's a phone number to call in.
Oh, yeah, I can give you that.
That's what I was asking JJ for.
650.
47. Okay. That was.
And you need the meeting
the event number.
Right.
Yeah.
You have it or you don't have it. It should be on the sheet there, but you don't have it. I can get it for you.
So give me one sec.
But you're already on, so you're on with me. I mean, you don't need to call in now.
I'm trying to get the people that aren't on before we give out the picks, so everyone gets them in the same amount of time.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a lot of new people that aren't having it. Give me 1 second.
For the sake of managing risk, on a $100,000 portfolio, I would go with our picks because we're basically basing it on a $15,000 cash portfolio, $60,000 margin portfolio. I mean, that's really where we're comfortable with, and as we grow, we will make the picks bigger. I mean, we will get bigger as we do better. We will get bigger. So we're very comfortable with where we are right now, and that's we don't want to. We've had some great success, and because we've had great success, we want to continue on the same path We want to come in on the same horse that got us here, or dance with the girl you brought to the whatever the saying is. That's what we want to do.
Email to Evan. I have an idea. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get started in 1 second. It's a little late. Email. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So the most important thing to know is the levels we were watching in the market were 15,700 to 16,200 on the Dow. For the last 4 days, we've been trying to break out of that 16,200 level, and we have not been able to do it. If you look, we've even been 100 points above at 16,300, and bang, we fall right back down. Today, finally, it's looking like we're going to hold the 16,200 level. So there's a lot of confidence in the market because the next level of resistance that I see isn't until 17,000. Granted, what we've been doing in the past couple of days, and we still can do today, is fall back below 16,200, which we want to be careful about. But should we hold the 16,200, it should be a very comfortable week of selling puts. It's been working really well. Todd, if you want to bring up last week's picks just to discuss them, and so we can see where we stand with those, and then we'll put on some new trades.
Yeah, we've got Verizon, which we did 4 contracts of the 47 put at 50 cents. The stock is trading at 47.50 right now. We've got eBay, which
so that, by the way, is, and that was how many cents?
50 cents, $200.
So Verizon, 4 contracts, 50 cents, $200 collected. And well, it's going to expire tomorrow. But if you look at and by the way, if people wanted to take that off and take in the profit, which they don't have to do, what's the option trading at right now?
The
9
Verizon.
cents. It's from 49 to, you could take it in for 160. It's probably 0 by 9. But probably just let it go out to them.
I would let it go out.
Yeah.
You know.
So Verizon, but again, this stock's funny because yesterday it was at 46 and it looked like we are going to own it, and we're going to have to start talking about putting a stop on. But as we said, it's a stock we want to own. When it falls down, it falls into support. So, like I said, the one scenario is we're going to collect the premium, which it looks like we're going to do in Verizon. The other scenario would have been better is we bought the stock at an average price of $46.50 and then got this point move, which would have been $400 versus the $200. So either way, it's a play we want to make. What was the next one?
eBay, which is going to be 3 contracts at 47 cents for the 54.50s, which the stock is now trading at 58, I believe.
Yeah, that was a layup. What was the next one?
Altria, which we did to 35. The stock is trading at about 35.80. 3 contracts, 21 cents.
That's good to go. And what's another one?
SLW, which we did to 25.50, which is the only one that's really close, but it's still above our target.
Right, and that makes sense because it's a silver play with the market acting strong.
It just dropped below. It's 25.46 right now.
Yeah, so we'll update you if anything happens with that trade.
We usually let the positions expire, is correct, if we can. But anytime you get uncomfortable and if you want to buy them back, you can. I mean, that's basically a trader's decision. We will not at this point, but you certainly can. So what's on your docket today, sir?
Well, after we leave WebEx and upgrade to a better service to accommodate our trading. Okay. So I was looking at Kroger. I'd like to hear the thinking behind what we do. I was looking at Kroger through a key level of 40, which I would have been happy to own it at, but it actually has earnings this week. So when we see earnings pay, there's no need to take on that risk when we could do some of these other trades, and it's a lot easier. The Verizon contract which we did 2 weeks in a row, and we're looking at. It's been a fun stock to watch. They don't have earnings until, where is it? April 24th. So if we wanted to sell to open the 47 right now for next week, we could do that.
For 39 cents.
Yeah. The only chance then is you could actually get double hit with that stock if it drops tomorrow. I like it again. That's what I'm a fan of, but we're going to see if we could perform better on you because, you know, that one would be coming back down. Whatchamacallit? Microsoft is another staple, which we actually haven't done lately, and is a good, again, doesn't have earnings for a while. If you look at this one, take a look at Microsoft, and you look at the historical prices, just pay attention, it's just chilling above 37 for days, and now if we hold this 200 level, 16,200 level, so what kind of premium can we get for next week for Microsoft at the 37? Might not be much.
15 cents, 14 cents, not enough.
Right. So, and if we wanted to be a little more aggressive to 37.50,
you get twice. You get 28.
It's still not ideal for what we want to be doing right now. Starbucks. Okay. Starbucks is trading nicely off the 70 level. SBUX, Todd's showing you right now. I'm trying to talk for the people that are listening in on the phone. So SBUX is Starbucks, Sierra Bravo Uniform X-Ray. So Starbucks is trading at 72.08. If we wanted to do the 71, we could get 43 cents. What do you think about that one, Todd?
I like that one. I like Starbucks. I think the chart looks good. I think it's got great support at 70, as we saw it just bounce off the other day. I think that it's in this consolidation band, and I think we're in pretty good shape.
All right, so we'll sell 2 contracts of the 71 Starbucks for 43 cents, expiration March 7th, 2014. And collect $86 in premium. So, by the way, assuming all the trades hold up, which they look like they're going to, what's the total amount we collected for last week?
For last week, we'll collect 86, 149.
I got it. 86, 149.
141. And 200.
All right, so that's 576. So our goal is 300 a week, and we've been starting to pick up the pace on that and outperform it, and that's another example. Okay. What about your Altria again? Is that offering us any?
Actually, I did look at that, and I do like it again, and I like I actually like the 35.50s, in which we can get another 20 cents for again.
20 cents.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's too easy not to, right? So I think
that's what I think. I mean, it's I think we do 3 contracts there. It's a great stock. It yields 5.5% regardless. It's just a way of buying it cheaper if it happens to come down.
Right. So do the 3,550, 20 cents or $60. If you're limited in your funds, hold off because we're going to give ones with a little bit bigger premium. If you're able to do all 4 trades, you should take the $60 on this one. That's MO, symbol for Altria, and we were able to sell the 35.50 March 7th for, what was it?
20 cents.
20 cents. So $60. Okay. This one will be fun. This might be, let me just take a look at. I'm actually short this stock, but there's some levels of support that I've sold puts on successfully for a couple of weeks in a row. So it's an interesting play in GameStop. And we might be able to get a little bit more of a premium for next week because of the fact that it's looking week. We could sell the 36 right now. We could sell the 36 for 37 cents. It's trading at 37.24.
It's not liquid enough.
It's not liquid. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Wait. Oh yeah, there's no bid. Call. So there's the liquidity issues. See, guys, that's my mentor. That's my coach. I identify the trades, and he tells me what I can and can't do. You gotta love our relationship.
It's the best.
Were there any questions anyone had about those trades, by the way? Has any questions come in about those?
It's 3 contracts on MO and 2 contracts on 3 on MO and 2 on Starbucks so far. So that would be good there.
I really like 4 contracts for pot at 33. Bid's 23 cents right now. How many people are there? Are there enough people there?
I'm sorry. I
potash BOT, the March 7th strike price 33. Bidding 23 cents. It's trading at 33.44.
It's fairly thin right now for whatever reason. That's fairly thin.
People were wondering if they would be able to get in our heads and see like exactly what we trade. What? Okay. Let me look. So far we put on, what did we put on? Philip Morris, MO. And what was the other one, Todd?
So far we haven't done another one yet. We talked about.
We did 2.
We looked at Microsoft. We looked at we didn't do a pot.
I just did the trades. I'll look at my orders. I'll tell you what we did. We did MO and we did Starbucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said. I thought. Huh.
I just said MO. I didn't say Starbucks. Sorry. Take a look at Walgreens again. As you guys see, I have my basket that I haven't narrowed down to. Okay, Walgreens.
The strike on Starbucks is 71. And Starbucks on Thinkorswim is SBUX.
You know what? Walgreens is hitting a 52-week high. Earnings aren't until March 25th. I like the 66.50 for 34 cents, 3 contracts on Walgreens, WAG.
Yeah, I agree. I like that as well.
So 66.50. So we're giving ourselves $1.60 plus the 30. So we're giving ourselves $2 head start in a stock hitting a 52-week high. And for 3 contracts at 34 cents, we'll take in $102. Let me see what let me go back to my orders page. So 34 times 3 is 103, and 60 is 163, and 86 is 163 plus 86 equals 249 plus the 560 this week divided by 2 is at over $400 week pace. But I want to do a 4th this week, just because if we hold this level, there's going to be some nice upside, and I want people making money. How does everyone else feel? General consensus? Let me know. Do people want a 4th, Todd?
You guys want a 4th? Yes. They want a 4th. Yes.
Anyone saying no? Anyone saying I can't trade a 4th?
Everybody's
saying. Did we
saying,
explain how to do the credit spreads on these?
We have not gone. I will go back and do the credit spreads once we get. WAG was a 66.50. Okay, so if you want to get the 4th, then I can do all the spreads.
All right, give me a second, guys. Where's the market right now?
The market right now.
46. We got to hold 16,200, but I mean these plays that we're putting on are conservative, especially the pot. That's almost like a hedge against the other positions because that should be fine.
We didn't do pot though.
Oh, we didn't do pot. You're right, because I'm bullish on the market, but that would be a hedge against the market. I think we could just find better. Okay. Wow. Domino's Pizza exploded off the 70. Progress, Safeway, American Express, Verizon. Verizon's been so good. Kind of want to hit it again. Ooh, come to me, baby. Come to me. All right. Ready? I have a stock. Be able to get some nice premium on this one. Any near-term earnings or anything you see for VeriSign, VRSN?
Let's take a look.
I don't know if there's going to be enough volume. And by the way, if
earnings,
you guys,
they just had earnings, so it's okay.
If you guys are wondering, like, why don't I come with these on the call? The reason why we do the call at 2:30 live during market hour, this is a joke on CNBC. Look how many people they have CNBC right now. 8. It's so stupid. Anyhow, that's why Todd, when you go on, it's usually like you and one other person. Don't you feel like what am I doing here when there's 8 people in a box and you get 10 seconds to answer one question? Anyhow.
VeriSign is not a.
Yeah, it's no good.
It doesn't have weeklies.
Yep. Not everyone has weeklies. Again, this is the newer thing. Just shut that. Okay. There's your boy Rick. Did he come on your radio show, Todd?
He's coming next Tuesday. I had Andrew Hussar on there the other day.
If anyone wants to hear Todd's interview with Rick Santelli on Todd's radio station, shoot him an email and he'll give you access to that call. Right, Todd?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think about EWZ?
Brazil?
Hmm?
No, I know nothing about that. The 40 level looks good, but I know nothing about that. I'd say it looks good. I don't see any problems with it. It's just spike. Is it volatile? I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
It's I mean, not very volatile. No, it's expected to move in the next 8 days. Is $1.40.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find one that would be. Trying to find one a little cheaper, because if there's people on this call that feel a little intimidated by the more expensive one and would want the feeling of doing one without that spread, you know, what's something that they would be comfortable owning? But, you know, that's what I'm looking for, is something in that lower range. Struggling a little bit. But the reason why we do it live on the call and we don't have the exact picks, we have the list to go through, is because we want to take what looks best today for the next week and factor in the market and everything else. You know, that's important to the decision making. So that's why we do it live on the call. It's taking us a little longer than we usually do, just simply because I was stalling for 20 minutes because of this WebEx issue. Don't worry, there will be somebody much more upset than anyone here. That was inconvenience, I promise you. Look. You got anything else, Todd?
Not really. I mean, I'd like to see. I'd actually like to see the action. I'd like to see it and make sure that it closes over here before I would want to get too involved.
Let me just look through. Did we do eBay?
Not again, no. We did it last week. Want to do it again?
I want to do eBay again. That was the one. That was the one.
Okay, you want to do the...
I know it's not cheaper.
Well, we can do the 5750s if they're for 46 cents.
I'd rather do the 57 for 32.
Okay.
And then you do the 3 contracts, take in a little over $100.
Okay. So how many contracts?
3.
3. So we've got 2 on Starbucks, the 71 for 43 cents. 3 on Philip Morris, the 3550 for 20 cents. 3 on WAG, the 6650 for 34 cents. And 3 on eBay, the 57 for 32 cents.
Yeah. And if you're writing these up, we're going to have to get them out right away for anyone that didn't get on the call. Because that's going to be important.
Yes. And then just real quickly, I'll do the spread. So on eBay, we'll do the eBay, we'll do the 57.50, 56.50 spread for figure 25 cents. You're probably going to get more, but figure 25 cents. On Walgreens, on WAG, we'll do the 7.66 for about 28 cents. On MO, I don't think we're going to find one. MO, there really is not a good spread, so I cannot recommend one here. There'll be no spread on MO. And on Starbucks, we will do the on Starbucks we'll do the 71. On Starbucks, we're going to do the 71.69 for about 30 cents. And I'll get these all written up and ready to go. Hello? Hello?
Asking me, Todd?
Oh, yeah.
Me something?
No, we're good. Okay, I just WAG is if you're doing the naked, it's a 66.50 for 34 cents. If you're doing the spread, it's a 67.66.
All right, one sec. What were you asking me? Did you go through the spreads?
I went through the spread, yes.
Okay, does anyone have any more questions?
Just can I put the stuff up and type it in, and I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. So I don't see any more questions at the moment.
Okay, so no more questions. So everyone understands. So we did those 4 trades, and obviously we're going to send them out. And the trades for last week are looking good. I mean, we did 4 last week, so it's looking like we're going to be 11-0 in February. Moving up our average, we're almost getting to the point where it will be 350 per week times 4 equals times 12 equals. Yeah, it's looking good. I feel good about our trades. I think should the market hold the 16,200 level, these trades are all going to be just cash. If the market falls below or stays in that testing phase, these should still be fine. And if we drop, these are conservative stocks. I mean, Walgreens, eBay, Starbucks, and MO, Philip Morris. It remains conservative. So we're conservative with the picks we did, but we're a little more aggressive in that we put on 4 because we like where the market is. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes?
Yes.
Everyone feel good about it? How many people say, is this their first time doing these trades with us?
credit spread exit strategy on SLW. I mean, if you're concerned, you can take them off. Otherwise, let them expire. There's not a lot to do there. You know,
let me answer that. So SLW, okay. Well, are they just worried about owning the stock? They don't want to own the stock?
Well, they're just it's going to be close, so they're debating on, you know, whether to take it off now or wait till tomorrow.
Right. And I mean, so just so you know, we sold the 25.50 for 40 cents, right? So is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm flying blind without the screen, so I'm just looking at my own account.
43 cents.
I got 40 cents. So I got it worse. So it's 25.10 is break even. Correct?
Correct.
So if you end up with this stock right now, you're happy about it. You're up 40 cents. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. I think you got to let the 25 level hold. If something happens where you end up owning the stock, 24.70 stop is where I would put my stop. 24.70. That's where my stop would be on SLW if you ended up owning it. Todd's going to send them out right now.
I'm working on them.
Yeah, Todd's going to send them to us, and then we're going to send them out. He's writing everything out.
I got to rewrite it so everybody can get it as well. I have to do the other sheet as well. So I will get that done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we'll get it to everyone as quickly as possible. And that's good. All right.
Okay, so we got 3 contracts on everything except for Starbucks. We've got 2, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get these written up for everybody, and we'll get them out to you ASAP. I promise.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.